Welcome to the Thought for Today with Monica Kincaid. All of us have had that first love in our lives. I mean, we were head over heels, y'all, in love, eternal bliss. There was no one else. We had the butterflies. We were all in, lost in their presence. Then, of course, reality sets in. Heartbreak happens for whatever reason. We can all relate to love. But let's turn our attention today on the God kind of love and talk about my first love. Looking at John chapter 5 verses 37 to 42, we have Jesus pointing out the fact that the Jewish leaders lacked love for God because despite their intensive knowledge of the scriptures, they actually failed to recognize him as the one to whom the scriptures actually pointed to. Their search for eternal life in the scriptures was misguided because they added to the original 613 laws that God had already given. They became tool masters of the people. You can't do this, you shouldn't do that. For example, in John 5 and 10, Jesus heals the lame man at the pool of Bethesda. The Jewish leaders confront him for carrying his bed on the Sabbath, showing their strict adherence to the law over compassion and love. This mirrors Jesus' critique in Matthew 23 and 24, where he condemns the Pharisees for prioritizing minor details while neglecting justice and mercy. The Jewish leaders refused to come to Jesus, proving of their understanding and beliefs were actually not rooted in having a genuine relationship with God. Y'all, somewhere down the line, they had forgotten their first love. Their relationship with God had become void and cold. My first love involves more than just knowledge of the scriptures or religious practices. It actually requires a personal relationship with Jesus. John 14 and 6, Jesus proclaims that he's the only way to God, the truth revealing God's nature and the source, of course, of eternal life. Genuine faith and love is demonstrated through action, not just lip service like the Jewish leaders. Our love for Jesus compels us to come to him for life, and this love, y'all, allows our relationship to be transformed in our lives and in our hearts. My first love originates from God's love for each of us. 1 John 4 and 19 states we love because he first loved us. The God kind of love is proactive and divine. We love others simply as a response to how we have actually experienced God's love. So remember to stay rooted and focused on your relationship with Jesus, allowing his love to guide your hearts and your actions so that you will never lose sight of your first love. May God's blessings continue to overflow you. Until next time.